Okay, I did a video on this before, kind of a sales pitch. This is the HS270. They have, Holy Stone has their own directions on it. They're very thorough and they work. I might not follow those exactly, but this is what works for me. So I turn on the drone. Like a lot of drones, they copy the procedure of another major company. I turn on the controller. You can see these lights are flashing. I am not connecting to the app yet. I want to get all these calibrations done first. Trust me, it's easier that way. I need to bind the controller, this controller, not the phone, with that drone. Up, down, that should bind it. You see the lights changed? Now they're flashing blue. Now in the book it says calibration procedure, up and in. We'll start the compass cowl, up and in. See how those lights are flashing? So then I turn my whole body, okay? And you kind of want to get away. Now the purple lights, the blue is solid. Now I'm going to go up. Now the white lights are solid. Now I want to set it on the ground and I'm going to wait until all the lights stop flashing. And they are solid. There's an unlock procedure in the book. Down and in, I think. Down and in. Now, you can auto launch this drone. My GPS is locked. So I know the drone will fly with no phone control at all. Most Holy Stone drones work like that, but the issue is, in this drone, I believe my settings are set to the default beginner setting. So I'm going to land the drone. Now I'm going to go in to my phone. And I'm going to find the Holy Stone Wi-Fi network, which it should by now be putting out a pretty good signal. There's the Holy Stone Wi-Fi network. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to give it a second to connect. Looks like I'm connected. Now I'm going to go. I know the drone's all connected. Now I'm going to go into the Holy Stone app, HS270. I'm going to hit this controls. Down here on the left it says ready to fly, which means the GPS is connected. I have a camera view. Now on this drone there is a SD card inserted and it goes right here where the corner of my phone is. I got it highlighted in red. Had to unlock it down and in. I'm in speed 1. This is my camera view. Let me do this. Start a screen recording. Hopefully I didn't lose the app. Don't freak out if you lose the app. There it is. Now, if you want to get some decent video out of one of these drones, you need to fly slow. Fly slow. Okay. Over here is a record button, and over here, or a camera button, over here is the video button. I'm going to hit this video button and start the recording. On the app, on the right side, the blue light is flashing. I want to stay in the lowest speed possible, and I don't want to point towards the sun. As I move, you'll notice there'll be some shakiness. As I stop and the GPS locks again, you'll see some shakiness. Now, down here on the right, you got your distance, 52 meters, height is 32 meters. And I believe there's speed and some other telemetry here. There's a drone battery life, remote control battery life. Up here is where you take it out of the beginner mode. I've changed these settings. You want to do that first. You always want to do that first. I mean, you do not want to be stuck in those settings. This supposedly has a follow me mode. I don't do that. I don't run around and let a drone chase me. Whether it works or not, I don't know. Now I'm going to fly the drone over towards that is the Missouri River. Again, I'm 52 feet high, or I'm 32 meters high, which is, you know, 100 feet. And as I go up, you'll see it shake. That's just the nature of the beast. I can raise and I can lower this camera gimbal, if they call it a gimbal. That went down. Now it's going up. Now I'm going to float this baby over towards the river, nice and slow, and I'm going to hit record. You'll see when I stop the drone, you get that dipping. And you're going to have that. So you got to cut those out with your editor. There's no way around it. But as I'm flying here, I'm moving forward. That's pretty good video. So one of the most important things is when you yaw, which is mean rotate the drone. See, I just stopped it. It did that shaky. You want to do that as slow as possible. Try not to yaw too much when you're filming a video. So I'm just going to give you an example. I'm going to fly towards the dome over there, Family Arena. I'm going to increase the speed here, and I'm just going to go straight. See how that camera dips? I turned up the speed, okay? And eventually, the camera starts to straighten out a little bit because I'm flying straight. Now when I stop it, it's going to go up. Whoop, see? Just like that. It's just the nature of the beast. This is a low budget drone. Okay. So you press and hold the camera. Now I can turn the drone and I can get it back to where I'm at. Sometimes you get these little interruptions in your signal. And you got to get closer. And sometimes in a situation like this, you may even have to shut the app off and try to restart it. Don't panic. I'm trying to reconnect on the fly. I did not reconnect, which means I probably lost the Wi-Fi signal because I got a little too far away. The signal on these drones is good for maybe a couple 100 yards. I'm gonna fly it back. I got the Wi-Fi connection again, so I'm gonna click on that, tap on it. Now I'm gonna go back to my app, Holy Stone, turn on controls. There's my camera view again. So now I'm going towards the sun, and you'll see, hey, we have an eclipse. It's pretty common on these lower end drones to have an eclipse. Now this drone is not fast. So you're seeing it shake. Now I'm going to put it in the lowest speed. I'm going to hit record, and I'm just going to roll the drone to the right. I yaw it a little bit to the left as I do that. So the Wi-Fi signal comes from the drone. It's not something you can surf the internet with. You do not lose control of the drone if you lose the Wi-Fi connection. It's just a radio signal. It's kind of like a router that you have in your house. If you get too far away from your router in your house, you lose your Wi-Fi connection to your phone or other device. In the case of a drone, the transmitter in your hand is what's really controlling the drone. The GPS will always bring the drone home. There's no need to panic. If you have an SD card installed, the camera will still record to that card. The point is, learn how to fly the drone first, then worry about the phone app. Just relax and fly the drone and have a good time.